Let us discuss condition and pricing master data in SAP SD. So the topics we're going to cover today, they are price condition, text condition, surcharge condition, discount condition, freight condition, and all that. Let us start with a business example. Your company sells and delivers various products to customers. You are a member of the project team that is implementing the sales and distribution processes in SAP ERP. Because the maintenance of condition master data for price and discount is very critical task during daily business, you make yourself familiar with the corresponding functions. So before we start with the example, let me show you something. So in one of the previous videos, I've shown you in brief that how we create a sales order. So again, I will show you in brief again how we create a sales order. So if I need to create an order, say I created this material before, and say that is the material code. If I press enter, now if I press enter, if I try to save it, it will ask me that okay, it's incomplete. That means all the important data is not entered. So either I can still save it as an incomplete document, however I need to edit it. So if I click on edit, it will tell me that what data is missing. So there's a lot of data is missing here, you can see, and one of the data missing here is your net value. So net value means price. So I need to enter the price here. So if I go back, so how to enter the price? So system doesn't know that what is the price we want to sell it for this material and this customer. So to enter the price, select the item row, and either you can click on this item condition icon, which is the dollar icon, or you can go to the go to item and go to the condition here. Same thing, it will jump to the same screen here. So here we need to enter the price. So here to enter the price, what you need to do is to search this box and select the PR00. So here you need to select PR00 and enter, say PR0 is the standard price. So I can say price is, say for example 100, whatever the currency is, euro or dollar, whatever. So that's a euro, that is the price. So that is for 10 pieces, it will be the $1,000 price, because 100 for each laptop. So I can go back, and again if I try to save it, it will still show me the other. If I go to edit, the net price error will be gone. It's showing me some other stuff, but we'll talk about this one later on. Go back, and also plant you need to enter here. Say plant is 1000. So just in the screen say okay, done. Now so that's how you can enter the price manually. I can again select the line item, and I can click on the item condition, and I can again see the prices here. But in real time, we're not going to enter the prices manually, because if the company is creating thousands of order, the prices should be picked up automatically. Now one thing is called price. There could be some other things, for example discount, taxes, okay, freight charges, or could be something else. So all these prices, or you can say conditions, should be picked up automatically whenever we create an order. So for example here I want to enter a price. So here I can select a price discount condition. I want to enter a discount, say K007, which is a customer discount. I can enter here, say for example 2% discount we want to give to this customer because of the, say, Christmas season. So it will reduce 2% from the total value, which was $1,000 before. Now it is 980 only. So but whatever discount is there, whatever price is there, it should be picked up automatically always. So that's where we create the pricing data, or the condition master data. So now I'm going to show you how to create it, and then you will see that it will be picked up automatically. So let me go back. I will not save it, the order. So let me show you some examples first, and then we'll create some pricing data. Example 1. You are going to purchase as a laptop. So for example, when you go to a shop, we want to purchase a laptop, then what happens is you have a selling price, $1,000 for the laptop, and there could be a special discount, say $150, and the net value will be only $850. But on the top of that, you need to pay probably maybe some tax or GST, say 12%. So you need to pay $102. So finally, the total price will be $850 plus 102, $952. So that is one example when we, in the real time, when we buy something, right? Example number 2, when you purchasing something, say online. So I went to the Dell website and I want to order a Dell laptop. So here there could be some different pricing. Say selling price is again 1,000, discount is 150. Again, net value will be 850. However, the tax is same here, 102, but again the net value will be 952. But on the top there is a shipping charges here. So shipping charges we want to add as well. So that's another cost. So including the shipping charges, the net price will be 982. So these are the different scenarios of the pricing where we want to include some freight charges, shipping charges, taxes, or could be something else. Custom duty can be custom duty as well. So that's example number 2 here. You can maintain the customer specific pricing for business to business sales. That means we can say that, okay, we can maintain the master data. We can say that, okay, for retail customer, we want to sell this product for $1,000, but for wholesale customer, we will be selling it for $800 because wholesale customer probably, they're buying cheap from us or they're giving us a lot of orders. And for the online customer, we want to sell it for $980. So we can also credit as per the customer type. So customer can be a retail, customer can be a wholesale, customer can be online. And where do you maintain this? I'll show you. When you open the customer master record, you go to sales area data like we have seen before. Scroll down, and here you can see price list. So here you can have the price list. For example, it's a wholesale customer, it's a retail customer, industry customer, internet customer, or can be something else. So so every customer have a selection. For example, this is my wholesale customer. 01 is wholesale customer. So for wholesale customer, we have a different price. Same goes for the online and the retail customer. Third example is you can maintain material specific price for business to business sales. That means we say that, okay, the same material we're selling, say my company is selling laptop. The same laptop I want to sell to customer A for say $1,000, but the same laptop I want to sell to customer B for $970 because this is my big customer, and there's a third customer we want to sell it for $985. So like these are different scenarios that we can maintain as a master data. Now we're going to do some practicals and we'll see how we can do it. And there's another third customer. Condition and pricing master record. So as we just discussed that we can maintain either prices, which can be material specific, price specific, customer specific. We can maintain discount or surcharges for the customer, for the material, for the price good, material good. There's so many ways. We can maintain freight, we can maintain taxes or something else as well. So let me show you. So what I'm going to do is I will copy the same customer and I'm going to create a condition record. So here I'm going to go to the menu bar sales. The VK11 is a transaction code, or you can go to sales and distribution, master data, and here you can go to conditions and then go to select using condition type VK11. So double click on it, and here you can select, first of all, make sure you select PR00. So PR00 is the standard main price. So scroll down and you can see different types of conditions we have. Here is PR00. Select PR00, you can manually type. Press enter. So it's asking me whether I want to create custom material price, whether I want to create price list category, or the third one, material status. So just like the first one for now, custom material, and say OK. Here enter your sales organization, distribution channel, and the customer, and here enter the material. For example, I can enter the material here as the material that I created before, laptop underscore Dell underscore 11 I created, and amount I can say that okay, for this much customer I want to charge say $850 or whatever the currency is, euro. So I can save it, and I can save it. So here you can enter some other materials if you want, same thing, or I can save it. Now if I create the order, you can see that it will pick up the save it, go back, say yes, and now if you want to display the record, you can go to VK12 PR00, select the first option and enter your customer and material, or just enter the customer. It will give you all the list. So that's the record I just created. So I can open one more SAP screen here, and here I can enter now sales order. Let's see what happens if I enter the sales order. Press enter. So that's my sold to party or the customer ID, and here I am going to enter the material code, and I can say quantity is 1 I want to enter. If I press enter, you can see if I scroll to right, you can see it picked up the record for the price 850. I can select the line, click on this little icon, you can see PR00 is showing 850. Where it's coming from? It's coming from here. It's coming from here. That's one example. Again, if you want, you can also enter the validity of the price, and also you can enter the scale prices. So what scale prices are? Scale prices are, for example, if they buy say up to $1,000, we'll give them 1% discount, or like if they buy more, we'll give them special price. So let me show you how we can create it. So open a record, select the line, and click on this icon, scales, the blue icon on the top. Click on it. It will open a screen for you like this. So here I can say, okay, if the customer will buy at least 10, I will give them price 800. If they buy at least 50, I'll give them price say 780. If they buy at least 100, I'll give them price 750, for example. You can keep adding more if you want, or you can go to whatever number, doesn't matter. So anything less than 10 will be 850. Anything between 10 and 49 will be, or less than 50 will be 800, and anything between 50 and less than 100 will be 780, and from this number will be this one. Okay, so if I save it, I can again open it to see, check this one. Now we got this scale price. Now if I create the order again, let's see what happens. I will not save it, I'll start the order again. Now here, if I enter say quantity as 5, for example, so if I scroll to right, you can see price is 850. Again, I can select the line, click on item condition, it's 850 each, and for 5 pieces it will be this 4250 price. If I change the quantity here to say 10, press enter. If I scroll to right, see it's saying 800. The price is reduced. Why? Because for 10 or more it is 800. You can see the same thing here. Select the line, click on item condition, same thing here. Same thing goes if I say 50. For 50 or more than 50 is 780. So let us try this. If I say more than 50, say I'll say 60, for example. If I say 60, press enter, see 780. So it will pick up the corresponding price if you want. And also if you want, so that is called known as scale price. This is known as scale price. You can also alter the validity here. For example, I can say that okay, this price should be expiring on say end of this year. So I can say 2016, for example, press enter. So after, if somebody create the order say next year, it will not find the price. However, I can enter the new pricing for the next year. So if I save it, for example, and I can come back and create another price. So if I go to create again, so if I enter this material again, so I can say next year I want to sell it for say $1,000. So the special offer will finish. So I can, the validity start from will be next year, January. You can manual type date here, and will be end up to 999. So we don't want to give it a like expiring date, or we can give if you want. So this way I can have different prices. So automatically starting next on that day, on the next year, it will pick up the new price. So it can be scale price, it can be anything else. I can save it. So for example, if I want to see this pricing, if I go to the change mode or VK12, if you enter today's date, it will show you today's price. This is a today's date, valid on date. If I say what is the price on a specific date, for example, early next year, execute, see, that's the price for next year. So for next year there will be a new price. Now this is the condition record for the main price, which is PR00. Same way we can enter other prices. For example, if I go to VK11 again, VK11, I can select, there's a condition called K007. K007 customer discount, select that, press enter. So we can say that, okay, this is our special customer. What was the customer? 301623. I can copy that. So this is special customer. We want to give them a say 3% discount. Press 3%, and we just want to offer this one to the end of next year, just for say Christmas special. So just for next few days, we want to give 3% discount within this validity period. So if I save it, now if I create the order, system will automatically consider this discount. So this way, doesn't matter if we're creating one order or we're creating 1,000 order, all the orders will be picking up same pricing or the discount that I have entered. So select the line, click on condition. Here that's the 850. However, these are, you can see 3% discount. So 850 was the standard price. 3% discount, the net price will be 824.5. So that's how system will pick up the new price. Same goes for you can create any there are so many conditions you can see here, like K007. In the assignment I have given you the condition K005. In the assignment I have given you this one. There's another one called KF00, like freight condition, freight. So if you want to charge the customer for the freight, so press enter. Now freight will be depending on the Incoterms. If I select Incoterms, say OK, and here depending on what the Incoterms is, for example, I can say when the customer Incoterms is CFR, then we want to charge them freight, say $50, for example. So which, now how does the system know that which customer has Incoterms CFR? So if you open the customer here, if I show you, if you open the customer, so for every customer we do enter the sales here data, we do enter the billing Incoterm. See that Incoterm. So either you can maintain this plus this, or that's the first priority. So whenever you're maintaining this, if I go back, if I click key combination, first priority will be Incoterms 1 and 2. So whatever the combination for 1 and 2 is, you want to take that, or the second priority is this one. So you can maintain either. So 1 means 1 plus 2, that like whatever record I have maintained here. So here I'm calling it says CIP, and this is known as CFR. So here I need to enter the same thing, CIP and CFR. So any customer which does have this record, system will pick up the freight amount. So that's how you can maintain different conditions like taxes. Even you can customize something new. There will be separate video for the pricing customization that I will talk later on in more details. There's a lot of details, like you can have like a pallet discount or mixed pallet charges. There's so many things. Pricing in SAP SD is very big, and I will talk about in more details in the later video, where we'll also learn about the customizing. So here you can see pricing in the sales order. So that's now you know that. So whenever you create the order, if you have all the right master data maintained, then the sales order will pick up automatically all the relevant pricing. So the gross price, for example, can be 1300. There can be some discount, there can be some freight, net will be this, on the top tax will be this, final amount will be this. So you can maintain any condition. So again, as I said, we'll talk about in more details later on. But for now, just maintain this simple master data. Another thing I want to tell you, that when you create the VK11 for the PR00, the main condition, if you select the second one is saying the first one is the first priority, second one is the second priority, third one is the third priority. So first one we already maintained. Second one is saying that when the price list is like wholesale customer. So if the customer is wholesale and the document currency is say euro, for example, or dollar, and the material is say this, then the price will be say 900, for example. So when this combination will appear, that means where this combination will come from. For every customer, we do maintain the currency and price list here that I've shown before. So for every customer, we do maintain price list, which is wholesale here. So when this will match and this will match, then this price will be taken into account. However, this will be the second priority. If you maintain the first price and the second price both, then the first will take the priority. If first is not maintained, the second is maintained, then the second will take the priority. So same way you can maintain the pricing for euro and for retail industry. So any customer who does have retail in the price list, here in the price list does have retail, which is 02, they will pick up those pricing. So that's how you can maintain different pricing. In the third one is, which is the last priority, material set. That means a material specific pricing. That means not a customer specific, but for any one time customer. So if any customer walks into the company and they say, okay, I want to buy a laptop, give me one laptop. So in that case, we'll create a material specific pricing, and we can say, okay, we want to sell it for a little bit maybe dearer. So say 1050. So that means when the first and the second type is not maintained, which is the customer specific, then this pricing will be taken into picture. For example, if I save it, let's take the example. Now if I create the order for the same material, but there is a different customer, say it's not 623 but a different customer, and if I enter say one page, the customer is not defined for this sales organization. See, that is a price, because for this customer and material combination there is nothing maintained. There is nothing maintained for this combination. That is why it will pick up the last priority. So that is how you can maintain your pricing. So as I said, we'll talk about pricing in more details later on. So just a recap for today. Today we learned about the price condition, tax condition, surcharge condition, discount condition, freight condition. And for assignment, I want you to create a PR00 condition for the customer and material you created earlier. Also maintain the scale prices, and you need to test it in the sales order. Then create the K005 custom material discount condition for a customer and material code. Test this condition by creating a new sales order, and make sure you can see the K005 and PR00 automatically picked up in the sales order. Save your sales order and note down the number. Change the price in PR00 condition. How can you update the sales order with the updated price? Now that's very, very important. So what that is, if I have a price maintained here, so Okay, let's take this example again, the one that I just created. Any record, doesn't matter which record. So I got price as 1050 created here, and I got it here as. So after we created the sales order, for example, if I save it, it will say, just say save for now, and now note down the order number. So order number is 15538 at the bottom, you can see. So go to VA02 to open it, /NVA02. Now I'm working in the customer service, and somebody told me that we had the incorrect price for this order, we need to update it. So if I update it here, so I can say I want to sell it for 1080, not 1050. If I save it, it will not automatically update it here in the sales order, never. You need to manually update if you want. Either you can type it manually, or if there can be, you don't know what is the new price, then system can copy the new pricing. Then go to the item condition by clicking on this little button, click on the update button. At the moment it's saying 1050, click on the update button and select the B, carry out new pricing, say OK. See, system picked up the new pricing. So that's how you can update the price later on. So that's all for the exercise. So make sure you go through these exercises before you move further. So that's all for today. Again, thank you very much.